Hello, I'm Kira. Good to see you all. The topic of my talk is advantages and disadvantages of living in the countryside. Um, Living in the farmland have a lot of advantages, but also many disadvantages. Mm, as the advantage, we can consider the fact, and the country is less polluted, and the traffic isn't so heavy. I've divided my presentation into three parts. In the first, about advantages, then in the second, about disadvantages. Finally, I'll go on to talk about my opinion. Okay, so to begin with the advantages. In the countryside, the air and water are so clean. There are many plant species. Firstly, there aren't any huge blocks of flats, modern skyscrapers, or bothersome traffic jams. Besides, in the countryside, you are free to admire the breathtaking landscapes such as huge meadows, peaceful hills, or forests, and walking in the wood, picking mushrooms or hunting. Yeah. Mm, Secondly, living in the farmland um, is cheaper than it is in the city. Um, so you probably may afford many other things because the price are lower. Yeah. For instance, um, you can invite your friends to the barbecue organized in your garden. So you come to the next part, which is the disadvantages. In contrast, there are a number of disadvantages when you choose to live in the rural area. First of all, you have to accept living with the lack of conditions such as schools and hospitals because of the long distance and the bad roads. That leads to the quality of education decreased, and the health of each citizen is not guaranteed. Um, Furthermore, small villages are far from industrial zones, um, so many people don't have job with stability, salary to provide quality of life. Mm, Overall, there are certain disadvantages to choose live in the farmland. Um, However, if government invest more in construction roads and factories, and living in this will become more worth living. I've to end with my opinion of the topic. To sum up, in my view, I think that living in the countryside may have a lot of advantages, such as fresh air, breathtaking landscapes, and comfort. But many people decide to stay in the city due to the fact and the life in a town is easier. For example, um, the easy access to shops and other institutions are the great advantages. Um, well, I've covered the parts that I needed to present today. I'd like to thank you for taking time out to listen to my presentation.